Good afternoon and welcome to the Good Plates Kitchen. Today we're making tomahawk steak via sous vide and grilling it to perfection. In this episode, we'll guide you through the process of achieving restaurant quality results at home. From understanding the history and selection of the tomahawk steak to mastering the sous vide technique and achieving that perfect grill finish, we'll provide insights and tips to elevate your culinary skills. Tune in and discover how to transform a simple piece of meat into a gourmet masterpiece that will impress any guest. The tomahawk steak, with its distinctive long bone, resembles a single-handed axe, hence the name tomahawk. This visually striking steak is essentially a bone-in ribeye, sourced from the rib bone section of the cow. It traces its origins back to classic American butchery, where the emphasis was on maximizing flavor and presentation. The extended bone serves not only as a handle for an impressive presentation, but also contributes to the steak's rich, beefy flavor by retaining moisture and imparting a distinct taste during cooking. The sous vide method, which translates to under vacuum in French, has revolutionized modern cooking. The technique involves vacuum sealing food in a bag and cooking it slowly in a water bath at a precise controlled temperature. Sous vide has its roots in the late 18th century, but gained widespread popularity in the 1970s when chefs began to appreciate its ability to cook evenly and retain natural flavors and nutrients. Using sous vide for a tomahawk steak ensures that the meat is cooked to the perfect doneness throughout, with no risk of overcooking. The controlled temperature allows the steak to retain all its juices and develop a tender texture that's difficult to achieve with traditional cooking methods. To prepare our steak, we seasoned it with Penzeys Mitchell Street and marinated it in a combination of Miss Rubin's Magic Marinade and Woody's Cooking Sauce. Links to the products are in the description. You might find yourself with a piece of meat that's too large to fit in a regular sous vide bath. No worries, you can use your kitchen sink instead, like I did. It's also a great way, by the way, to thaw meat safely. Once a steak has reached the desired doneness in the sous vide bath, it's ready for the grill. Remember, in order for the Maillard reaction to occur, food must be dry. Otherwise, it boils and never reaches 350 degrees. When food comes out of the sous vide bag, it must be dried with a paper towel and then seasoned before it's put on the grill. We seasoned our tomahawk steak generously with Miss Rubin's Black Magic. This stuff is amazing. Finishing the tomahawk steak on the grill is where the magic happens. The high heat of the grill creates a beautiful sear, caramelizing the exterior and adding a smoky, charred flavor that complements the steak's tender interior. This final step not only enhances the flavor, but also gives the steak its signature crust, making each bite a perfect balance of texture and taste. We used a cast iron grill that we put on the stovetop. To make sure the grill was hot enough, we used an infrared thermometer and let the heat get to 657 degrees Fahrenheit. It charred the steak beautifully. Well, I hope you go to your butcher and ask for a tomahawk steak soon. And we'll see you next time on The Good Plate.